Okay, you've got to have seen this coming. For my next top tip, I've had one on tyres and now you're going to have one on the inner tubes very quickly. The inner tubes I use are just standard Presta valve tyre inner tubes. Nothing special apart from two things that I do. One is for the first tyres, first inner tubes of any tour, I always use ones with removable cores in the valves. So that way, what I do is I put in tubeless tyre sealant into the actual inner tubes. I do this just to give it another layer of protection for punctures, because there's nothing worse than being fully loaded and getting a puncture in the rear tyre, because obviously then you have to strip everything off and everything out just to get the back wheel out. I do the same for the front. So removable cores, put sealant in, put the core back in, pump the tyre up as per normal, give it a spin, and away you'll go. These have been very successful for me so far. I have had very minor problems with my inner tubes and they've sorted themselves out, so I've not had to do a thing. The second thing I do is when I'm sizing up. Now I'll try and make this sound simple. When I'm sizing up, I run 35mm tyres, which I've told you about. So what I do is my inner tubes always start with my tyre width. So I run 35mm tyres, so my inner tubes are 35 to 47mm. I do this because when the actual inner tube is inflated, it's still quite thick within the actual confines of the tyre, so that there is again an extra bit of extra rubber to be able to hopefully withstand the punctures. So for instance, if you had 28mm to 35mm tyres, yes, they'll fill up to 35mm tyres, but because they're stretched just that little bit more, which means the wall of the rubber inner tube will be that little bit thinner. I hope I've explained that okay for you. Any problems, please drop a comment in the box below, and if you have any comments, please let me know. And for more tips as I'm going along and as I discover them, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll get a notice when I get a new video up. I hope this has benefited from you, and speak to you later.